Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How are you? Oh, God, I even need to adjust this. How's it going, people? Say hi in the chat so I know that you're there. Hey, Wave and Cap Designs, how is it going? Let me just go live on Instagram as well. Hey, Instagram, how you doing? Oh, it's Friday, guys. We got there to the end of the week. Oh my gosh, it's been a long one. Can't lie. Guys, over on Instagram, please make sure you come over to YouTube. There's a link just there to join in on the conversation. Hey, Abbas, you're watching your car. Oh, bless you. Is that because you're going out? Is that because you want peace and quiet? Seriously. Hey, guys. Oh, my God. Again, I'm boiling up. So if you can hear all my fans going, yeah, that's why. Oh, my gosh. That was a bit intense, wasn't it? Yes, so welcome, Chardinians. This is the recap. For those that don't know, my name is Sade. Oh, I done it wrong. I'm all things Sugar and Shay Sade. Hey. How is everybody doing? I am here to talk about Love Island. Oh, thanks, Keisha. Love Island UK and USA. For Love Island UK, we are talking about tonight's episode. Season 12, episode 19, and for USA, we are talking about season 7, episode 21. And there's a lot to talk about. It's been an eventful week, I'm not gonna lie. Seriously, I'm really done. Like, my mind's all over the place. So if I'm not on point today, that is the reason why. Like, I really fully uploaded a video with no edits today on my page, and I just had to take it down. It was so annoying. Just like, what is all this? But anyway, back to the matter at hand. Guys, make sure you like this video. Please do it now. Get involved in the conversation over here on YouTube. Get involved in the chat. Also share with this with like-minded people. And if you haven't already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe. Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. Let me see who's in the chat. And guys, let me know, what would you give this episode? Let's start with UK, obviously. What would you give this episode out of 10? And who is your man of the match? Who is your MVP? Let me know. Oh, Abby said both. Sora, hi. Says good evening, everyone. Happy Friday and the weekend. Yes, happy Friday. Keisha said she missed the episode again, but here for company while I wash the dishes. Thank you so much, Keisha. I'm guessing, Abbas, you found it eventful. Erin is saying, hey, Sade, these lot have overstayed their welcome, and it's time for new islanders. I only want Shakira, Tony, and Alima in the island with new islanders. I am very much with you on that. Even Cat Designs is saying Erin is chucking loads of the islanders into the bin. Yeah, we should all do it. The UK can go in the bin as well. Absolutely. Okay, Abbas is giving it 9 out of 10. Waving Cat Design 7 out of 10. Okay. Any man of the matches, any MVPs? I think I'm gonna give this an 8 because I feel like there was a good level of drama. There was a bit so it's just like this is a bit long and stuff, but there was a good level of drama going on. Who stood out for me? I think Tony, I think Tony's my MVP because although she was annoyed, oh no, actually, I don't know. Because I don't like the way she spoke about Shakira to Harrison. I did not like that. I really didn't. But she did handle Helena, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. I really did. That was pretty epic. She handled Helena like that. And she told her about herself, which people aren't usually that direct at all. So, yeah, I really appreciated that from her, for sure. I'm trying to think of anyone else. But, yeah, the Coven can go. So we had two. You don't have an MVP. It's kind of hard, actually. We had 2 people dumped from the island tonight. So Ramel is gone. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Good. Good. I love the way it's so swift though. Although I was just like, Ben needs to go next. There should be no hesitation. He needs to go next. I would have liked them to do a special dumping where it's 2 boys, 1 girl. And then, yeah. Erin said my MVP is Tony and co-MVP Shakira. Shakira also stood on business. She really did. And she is more of a girl's girl than any of the girls, it seems. Her and Alima, I think, are probably the most girls in there, because I didn't like some of the bits that Tony was doing, I'm not going to lie. Waving Cactus Lines, I'm glad the Islanders didn't get to choose. Yes. So is this rarely happens. So in the vote today, or in the dumping, we have already voted for our favorite boy, favorite girl. And usually when they pick out the top 3 people, so for the boys in the bottom 3, sorry, not the top 3, the bottom 3. Hold on one second. In the boys, it was, who was it again? What? Oh no, I've gone too far. 1 second. 1 second. Go too far with my notes. With the boys, in the bottom was Ben, Ramel, and Harry. Ben and Ramel 100% understand it. I was surprised at Harry. I was surprised at Harry being in the bottom. I thought he had more support. But yeah, who knows what happened there. But I guess because he was messing about Helena and everything like that. Who's voting for Helena? You guys need to check yourself. Helena, I don't like her. I actually don't like her. I don't like her. Beverly said, hey, Bev. Beverly said, after his mum's antics on After... and they were like, nah, we're not supporting that. Shayla saying, I'm buzzing. The British public did their big one. Yeah, they really did. But they hardly ever do this. So they had the 3 boys and the 3 girls in the bottom were Tony, Shakira, and Megan. I was surprised. Tony, I expected, because I just thought, she's not a native. Like, do you know what I mean? People might not necessarily warm to her. Shakira, can't lie. I was just like, what? But I feel like the Facebook mums and that are really painting Shakira to be this horrible person, and maybe that's based off past behavior. But now, surely they should see the other side to her. And I think her alliance with Tony hasn't helped. And then Megan, because of the way that she's treated Tommy. People really like Tommy for some strange reason. Like, the guy's wet, man. I'm sorry. He's wet. Like, I just can't. So Megan and Ramel went. Like, Megan was a massive shock to actually leave the villa. I didn't think that was going to happen at all. Crazy. So, yeah. So, like, we voted for our favorite boy, favorite girl. So, usually when they get to the bottom 3, the Islanders themselves then choose. So the girls usually choose the boy that they want to go, and the boys usually choose the girl that they want to go. But this time they left it up to the public. So it was whatever the results were the results, which is wild. Never ever happens. But I love it though. Yes, power to the people. That's how it should be. That's how it should be in all things, because usually what's happened is the Islanders will save the person that we don't want. You know, but I'm just really concerned that they're going to get a false sense in there, because I don't think Shakira is as disliked as that is presenting her to be fair. Or maybe people just thought that she was safe. Let me just look at some comments real quick. Shelley said, I want Helena and the other smug Meg gone. Yeah, 100%. We have a crack in the coven. However, you can see Emily is there to take Megan's place. Like, this is what she's been wanting. And I feel like you can see the coven versus everybody else in the villa, or all the other girls in the villa, which is also very much a racial divide also, apart from Tony. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. I really don't. I think they're weird. I think they're weird girls, honestly. Boring Emily should have been at the bottom as well. Yeah, absolutely. She should have, Shayla. I agree with you on that. Waving cat design, I don't like Helena. She was acting as if the kiss was just one-sided and being in a hideaway. Yeah, absolutely she was. Beverly saying Facebook followers love Tommy. like after what she's done, she was getting it every day. Yeah. Bye, Ramel. Yep. Hey, Gilda, how you doing? Hey, Lil Rock. Please share the lip. Oh yeah, I will put them in the comments after the video. But it's, what am I wearing? Like Fenty gloss and like Night Moth, MAC Night Moth, and something else. But I'll put it afterwards. Sorry. Gilda said Connor is going back to Emily to crack on. If you think Emily's gonna go to Connor, like, do you know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen. Or, well, this is what I'm saying. These guys are sleeping on Alima, man. Well, actually, I don't know if I actually even want him with Alima, but they're sleeping. Alima's in trouble though. I think they need more people in there. They need new people in there, like ASAP. Let me just see if we're thingy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alima's sleeping on herself. No, she's trying, Beverly. What do you mean? She really stood on business yesterday. She really did. She can't help it if she was, you know, what do you call it? Attracted to a F-boy, and he's gone now. I hope he gets a rude friggin' awakening, because this guy had no apologies, nothing for her. It was actually really out of order, really disgusting behavior, how he treated her. Also Ben, and how he was talking about Yasmin as well. Again, very disgusting behavior. But was saying it's time for her to go home. It's not the show for her. You don't think so? She needs to go on Love Is Blind or something. Why are you saying that? She's really she tried. Hopefully there's more options in there. I do think Harrison and Shakira, I'm telling you, that's gonna happen. No, what said for most of the episode of show, Mustard was wrapped up in Meg's claws. Yeah, he absolutely was. She's not letting go of him at all. So what clips did I want to show? I wanted to just quickly show. Yeah, so Tony, she worried me a little bit because of how she was talking about Shakira to Harrison. So she was obviously getting annoyed because Helena was talking to Harrison, and it would seem to be like quite a flirty conversation. So let me play this real quick.
I think she's what he'd go for in the outside world. Blonde? Not blonde, just like her personality. Let's not forget, like, the comment originally was that he'd had the best chat with Helena, and then he backtracked.
Yeah.
Shakira, stop putting demons in my head.
I'm not putting
please.
demons in your head.
No, but she's just being realistic.
I don't want you to look like a mug and like.
Yeah.
I just see that he's still invested in other people, and I don't want you to be all in for him. I'll be honest with you, I think.
So I just thought that this is Shakira giving Tony some sound advice, like properly sound advice. Like, don't get too invested. He said one thing, and you know what I mean? It wasn't correct, that kind of thing. So like, don't get too invested in this guy. And for some reason, Tony didn't take it as that.
I feel like I do like you.
Harrison.
I hope so.
I like you too, Harrison. I'm waiting for it.
You know that already, but I keep fucking hearing from Shakira that I'm going to end up looking stupid.
Why does she keep saying that, though?
I don't know. And it's getting in my head, and now I'm bothered.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what's she saying, though?
That I need to watch out, and I shouldn't be all eyes for you because you're not all eyes for me. I wasn't worried about you and Helen speaking until she made me.
I'm going to go grab her. I feel like I do like you.
I hope so.
So I'm just like, really, Tony? Really? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Like, and I don't know why she had to tell Harrison. Like, I really don't. Like, I just thought this was just like, nah. If you felt really strongly about it, you should have expressed that to Shakira herself. And she genuinely has your best interest at heart. And I'm just like, I just think I think Shakira is really trying to be a sweet girl, and Tony she's just a bit hurt. Do you know what I mean? She wanted extra reassurance about looking like a beg. Do you think that was the play, Bev? Maybe, to be fair. Maybe. She didn't really get that from him, though, did she? Seriously. Baby Cat Design saying, my guess is I guess Alima should just enjoy the free holiday and then chat with India when she gets home. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Erin's saying, no, I think Tony was like, girl, feed my delusion. You can clearly see I'm worried. Laugh out loud. And Shakira was like, I can't lie to you, even if you're lying to yourself. Yeah, 100%. Hey, Steph, how you doing? She don't want to hear the truth. Tony didn't want to hear the truth at all. Yeah, but I don't think she should have said anything. Asha, you missed the play. Tony told Shakira because she wanted to see if he would feed Shakira the same bullshit he seems that. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think she was genuinely worried. Do you know what I mean?
I've had Tony pull me because she says she's bothered about things you're saying to her.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not really needed.
Emma was just saying that she thinks you and Helen have a good little connection. I agree.
You think?
Yeah.
What, you don't think the same with me and Tara?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I just like didn't really think anything of it until she made me think something of it. And I would rather have her like.
See? She says, I didn't really think of anything of it until she made me think something of it. So she's clearly insecure about what Shakira was saying to her. Like, there was no, do you know what I mean? She should have managed that. And she's telling I even forgot that she told other people as well, not just Harrison. That's a little bit shady to Shakira, I think.
Say positive things to me, not negative.
Don't think she's trying to do that though, Tone. Like, she's trying to look out for you, but I get it if she doesn't need to keep saying it.
I just think you're selling her a dream. I think you actually fancy Helena.
I fancy her, yeah.
Yeah.
But I fancy Tony as well.
As well.
Yeah.
How much? Because I feel like she, in her head, thinks you really like her. Like, she's like, third time's a charm, He knows where home is.
But she's not really...
I just don't want her to mug herself off either, because I said, like, speak to him. She's like, Harrison!
She's not really let me know that, though, you know? I don't necessarily know where her head stands in terms of if G was a bit of her, I think...
But he isn't.
I've had Tony pull me because...
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Shakira is an absolute real one. She really is. Like, she clocks everything. She clocks everything. She tells everyone. She deals with everybody like with a swiftness. She don't have it. And if you're chatting about her friend, she's gonna say something. She really is. You do need a Shakira. Who was it? Sorry, I just saw. Yeah, Saf was saying, yeah, kind of a shame Shakira was in the bottom three. Yeah, man. Didn't like that. People need to see there's more to this girl, man. Just, it wasn't her fault, man. She got dealt a really difficult hand in the beginning. So Harrison and Harrison and what's her name? Helena went to the hideaway. They wait 1 second. Yeah, they went to the hideaway, and obviously Tony was not happy about it at all. Let me just line this up. She wasn't happy about it at all, and she had a chat with him. She was really pissed off with him, and then she had a chat with Helena too. I think she said some things. I can't remember what she said. But she told Helena about herself. She told Helena about herself, and I absolutely love her for it, because someone needed to tell her and actually like bring Helena to reality, because Helena and Meg had so much smoke for friggin' Yasmin about her moving from guy to guy, when Helena is doing exactly the same thing, like if not worse, to be honest. Thank you. I got them done yesterday. Thank you so much. Or the day before. Thank you so much, Saf. Thank you. Appreciate that. Honestly, the glow is also the heat. It's the heat, babe. Honestly, it really is. But yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me just line this up, because I was just so shocked with this.
Because I just want us to be back at how we were before.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one. My bad. 1 second. 1 second. Yes. So yeah. Considering Helena, she just got back from the sleepover, yeah. She's brought Giorgio with her. Then she goes and speaks to Harry, talking about, oh, they've got unfinished business. Like, and then you're moving on to Harrison. in one episode. Okay, Helena. Okay. Seriously. I can't with her. I just can't. I just think I find her very annoying. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I find her very annoying, and I really like that Tony clocked what was going on her. Yes, I agree. She is very greedy, and she's 29. Like, oh my God. Like, honestly. What's Erin saying? Erin said, I think people are missing that Harrison wanted Dijon's approval. That's why he chose the lowest scale on. Woo! What? Oh my God. But I think that I do kind of want to be careful, but like I do think that Helena is giving off I'm a sure thing. She's giving off I'm a sure thing. Similar to Yasmin. I don't know why her and Yasmin are not friends. They're basically the same. Yasmin has just got better posture and she's more awkward. That's about it. But they're the same. They're actually the same. They're just like, oh, I'll kiss you this day. Yeah, I'll kiss you the next day. Oh, yeah, I'll be in bed with you. Like what's the difference? Like, why do you hate the girl? Like, it's weird. It's actually weird. Yasmin is not bad vibes. That is very true, Saf. Yeah, I agree. Baby saying greedy equals dehydrated. Yeah, she's so thirsty. It's actually embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. It really is. So this is the conversation. So this is after Tony had spoken to Harrison.
Something was done to you. Why would you do it to me?
Harrison took me to the hideaway.
Helena.
Harrison took me to the hideaway. She's 29, not taking any sort of accountability or responsibility for what she done. She wanted to go to the hideaway. They had planned it. Like she had planned to go to the hideaway with all the other people that she's been to the hideaway beforehand as well. What are you talking about? Like you're an innocent bystander. Like he just forced you in there. Are you okay? Jeez.
You sat here yesterday, helped me get ready for a date, cheered me on. Why do you need to go to the hideaway and kiss him?
It's not my fault you took me to the hideaway and kissed me.
Okay.
It's not.
Realistically, outside of here, do you think you're going to have a relationship with a 22-year-old that lives in America?
Look at that face. She was just like, what? Did you actually just say that to me? Yes. Because realistically, are you really going to have a relationship with a 22-year-old in America? You're not going to do that, girl. You're not. What's your... Just doing the most.
Yeah.
I think you're deeping it too much. We literally just went to the hideaway and had a kiss. Like, obviously, I've not thought about that at that moment.
How was the kiss, Harrison?
Decent, to be fair.
Harrison's a wrong-un for that. Decent, you know, out of order, just laughing with the other girls. Look at Megan, you're laughing. You don't even know your fate is coming. You don't even know.
Best kiss since I've been here.
Imagine.
Best chat since you've been it.
And you're going to sit here and ruin my good thing because you don't have one.
I'm not ruining your good thing, babe.
Like, we went on a date fucking yesterday.
I'm not going to fucking not speak to somebody because you two went on a date yesterday.
Says more about you.
Thing is, Helena's not one to argue. She'll let you argue yourself.
Yeah,
And Tony don't want that. She wants all guns blazing.
I just think you think there's got like, an intent behind this, but there actually isn't. Like, we're just exploring what we've got.
Just doing
And
whatever.
I'm sorry that's come out like this.
You don't seem very sorry.
You don't.
I didn't want to upset you, but obviously I have.
No shit.
So I apologise for that. I can't really apologise for the kiss because obviously we both wanted to kiss in that moment.
Thanks for ruining a good thing, girl. If the same thing was done to you.
Helena, this is... I can't stand her. That was horrible. That was a kind of horrible watch, to be honest. But I know Tony can back herself anyway. So, yeah, it was just like, who's voting for Helena? I'll have to look at you sideways, man. Seriously. It's really about secure place in a villa. Yeah. Erin says, Tony washed her. It was a valid question. When a senior citizen is window shopping at the 0 to 9 month section, like, absolutely. What the Oh, yes, exactly, Beverly. Then she went to go, because I think then Shakira said something, or someone said something, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, you're acting 22 or something, like 22-year-olds, the same 22-year-old that you fancy. You're just causing havoc for no reason." Is it the Fiat? Yeah, Fiat 500's back in here. Yeah, it probably is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what? I was gonna ask about Megan and her dark lip liner. That's really a trend for her. She really likes that. She likes it a lot. I kind of wanted to see more from it. So yeah, that was probably like the big things that happened in this episode. I just want I just want what do you call it? Ben gone next. He needs to go. He absolutely needs to go. We didn't get like a tomorrow night or anything, so I don't know what's like next in the villa. Beverly's saying, I think Helena is only there because she brought back Giorgio. People probably like that match. Yeah, well, she deaded it as well. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, she deaded it though, straight away. So then obviously Yasmin was straight in there. They're the same people. They're the same person. They're sisters. They're actually sisters. They're the same freaking person, man. Do you know what I mean? You can't. Stab is saying Ben needs to go. Even after the other islanders tried to tell him he made it personal and it wasn't appropriate, he still wasn't accepting. Yeah, Ben is in denial. He acts like someone who hates women. Like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, it's a bit worrying. It's a little bit worrying because I was like halfway. I think I wrote a note as well. Like, why is no one pulling this guy? Why are none of the boys pulling him up? And then I think he was sitting with Dijon and Ramel, and Dijon was trying to tell him, like, you know, I think even Ramel told him earlier, like, stop talking, like you're doing too much or something like that. He did it in a nicer way, but that was weird. That was freaking weird. Exactly, Ramel before Ben. Exactly. But at the same time, good though. Do you know what I mean? But Ben, you have no legs to stand on. Who does he think he is? Bro, I don't know. Like, someone lied to. Where's that from? But someone lied to him. That's what'd you call it? Oh, what's her name? Was she talking about Gemma Collins? Someone lied to that man. Someone lied to him. Seriously. Romel's been at the bottom since he arrived, has he? Has he? I bet his numbers ain't that good. I bet you. What's he gonna do? Going and bring havoc onto girls. For what? Erin saying, I need Meg, Helena, and Emily out of the villa before Ben. Oh, before Ben. Oh, sorry, that was what that was in reference to. Nah, Ben can go next. Ben can go next. Yeah, he needs to go next. I think then I think Helena, yeah. And then Meg. Seriously. I'm disgusted with these women. They've been they're witches. They're 100% witches. Carry Ramel, you know what? Ramel was indulgent in Poppy. That's his favorite. That's his favorite, and he should have stuck there. He absolutely should have stuck there. Do you know what I mean? It's so, yeah. So people acting weird. But yeah, that was UK. Is there any other points from UK? Any other interesting bits? I think those are the main ones that I could see. What do we think of Giorgio, by the way? Do you think he's going soon? Because I don't know what he's really bringing to the villa. I'm not going to lie. Ramel and Poppy will be on the same flight. Oh my God. Erin says, because mark my words, if it was a Lima that did what Helena did, they would be acting the same way. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Giorgio, it was a waste. It was a waste. I want to get through what do you call it? USA before I put in the link, to be honest. I'll just do a few bits of USA and then I'll put in the link, Erin. Beverly says terrible nothing. Yes. his sister's followers will keep in there, and he's a nice guy. Who's his sister? Are you talking about Giorgio, Bev? I don't know who his sister is. But yeah, so moving on. Let me just open my thing. Oh, Giorgio's sister. But who's his sister? Is she famous or something? Where's my notes for that? Oh my gosh. Oh, an error occurs. Please, can we not have an error? That's his sister plays for Arsenal. Oh, for real? Oh, nice. Oh, mate. Then I guess so. If it's a voting thing, yeah. Definitely. Okay. Harrison looked like a little boy in shorts when he was walking next to Helena. Yeah. She looks like his mum. She looks like his mum. It's weird. It's just a weird flex. And I'm so glad that Tony called it out. Alicia Russo. That's the okay. I don't really know much about women's football. I don't really know much about football in thingy, but cool. She plays for Arsenal. Nice. Okay, USA. Now, USA, what was this? Episode 21. Oh, sorry. Beverly saying Harrison equals Toby 2.0. I can see why you say that, you know. Do you know what I mean? I can see why you say that. I think Harrison's going to be a bit of a menace. I really want him to get with Shakira, though. I just want him to break up. I think so. But Tony's still there. I don't know how Tony survived that. But she's still there. So who knows? And I don't think Shakira's going to go there. I really don't. But yeah. USA episode 21 was a little bit insane. It was a little bit insane. I was freaking shocked. We have officially have Nicolangia, their thing is happening. So we pick up in the episode where everybody is sad that, you know, Ace and Nick has left the villa, obviously, and then Orlandia has left Casa, and Orlandia picks Nick up in a car as he's walking out. Then they go to this place, yeah. They go to like what looks like a date, and I really can't remember if they said it was a date or not, but it looks like a date. It looks very romantic. And basically, they have a choice. Either they can remain single, or they can couple up and go back to the main villa, which obviously, of course, they're going to couple up. So I just thought, okay, it's like a strategic thing. Oh, they're just playing to what audience wants. The audience wants, because people have been asking for Nick and Orlandia to get together, and there hasn't been a way to make that happen, right? Because of their respective couples. And then Nick, he kind of starts laying it on thick. He was just like, oh yeah, when I saw your smile, I thought, oh my God, my queen. It's like, okay, Nick, okay, cool. And then he kind of like, he starts going in, because he's like, he really actually wants to get to know her. He really does want to get to know her. When they're chatting as well, Orlandia tells him about what's going on in Casa, but she mentions Shelley, and it would just, that seemed out of context to me, because why does Nick really want to know about Shelley, especially first? He's going to want to know about Sierra first, no? Because obviously he's coupled up with Sierra. But, you know, she tells him about Shelley with being with Chris, and he's 6'8" and that kind of thing. You can see him like hiding his reaction. So I don't know if he was like just genuinely shocked, whether he was laughing or whatever. I don't know. And he also tells she also tells him about Sierra as well, that, you know, she's coupled up with someone called Elan, who looks like him. She does say that they have good conversations, and she has giddy ones with Nick and more deeper ones with this Elan guy. And I thought that that was a bit stingy. That was a little bit stingy. And then we had Nick tell Orlandia about Taylor, and he tells her that Taylor had two options. He had the option of Coco, who's with first, and then went to Clark, and that he's building a relationship, a an emotional and physical connection with her. Orlandia is immediately pissed. She's just like, what the hell? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've been with him from day one. Like, basically, she was just really, really annoyed about hearing this. But she also says that if they can take him away from me, then he was never mine to begin with, which is, you know, true. So let me just see. Sora is saying people are saying that maybe everyone will be coming back to the villa, as Ariana said when the Casa bombshells came in. Yes. So this is a lot of speculation. So yeah, when it was announced, she did say everyone, and they emphasized it a couple of times. So what does that mean? Does it mean all of the couples, because obviously they're all coupled up, which is a new thing as well? Does it just mean that, or does it mean that all the contestants from this series, all of them will come back? So at the moment we have Jeremiah and Hannah are the last people previous to Nick and Orlandia to leave the villa, and they are doing interviews at the moment, but they still from the last interview that I saw, they still haven't got their phones back yet. So I don't know. I really don't know. And it was Ian Sterling saying Jeremiah was saving the food. Yeah. He was making the narrator, Ian Sterling, he was making some jokes about Jeremiah. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll see. Munna is saying, I'm sorry, but Helena in the UK's one actually looks like the Munna. Okay. El Michelle says, hi. How you doing, El Michelle? They have a preview for tonight's episode. Okay, I'm coming to that. It's the Casa and Villa couples include. Okay, cool. I'm coming to that. I'm coming. Oh my God. So yeah, so basically Nick and Orlandia, they they agree that they're going back to the villa. So what they do is they have to sneak into the main villa where everybody's gone to bed. So they, get changed and everything, that they sneak in, and then they surprise everybody in the morning. Now, obviously people are shocked. Yeah. You would think Ace and you would think Taylor, first of all, is going to be the most shocked. He hugs Nick several times, yeah, but he doesn't hug Orlandia as much. I don't know if that's editing, but I was just like, this is weird and wild. Like, I've come back, you haven't seen me, now I'm here, and you're not even giving me the same love that you're giving Nick. Weird. So yeah, it's both of them have to navigate Orlandia being in the villa. And I think Taylor was finding it a little bit difficult. He's coupled up with Clark. Him and Clark are going, they're getting on really well. He seems to be more her speed. Obviously, I swear there's like a bit of an age gap between, because Orlandia's 27. I can't remember how old Taylor is. I think he's like maybe 24 or something, but he could be younger. I'm not too sure. But Clark seems to be more his speed. And, he kissed her the night before. And when he speaks to Orlandia, he tells her that, he kissed her. Orlandia, she's calm, collected as always. She does cry a little bit. Oh, he's 24. Yeah. Okay, cool. She does cry a little bit, but although it wasn't like enough to make up her mess up her makeup or anything. Hey Erin, it wasn't enough to mess up her makeup, but she was a bit sad hearing the news, but she said, like, look, I still want to pursue you, I still want to see where things go. And he's just like, well, I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna talk to Clark as well. And he does reassure Clark too. So they're just getting used to it. Obviously, Orlandia and Nick are having conversations. She's trying to get the lowdown from Nick to find out what's going on as well. And she kind of sees Clark as her op, because she's still wrapped up with Nick. That's where her head is at, with Nick and stuff. Do you know what I mean? But Nick is, if anyone's working with production, it has to be Nick. It has to be Nick. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because he's just like, he finds her attractive, like that's why he's always picking her in challenges, and she's just like, I know you call me Nicky Poo, but can you I want you to call me Nick so you can see the mature side, the side that Sierra gets to see, which I think is wild. Why are you referencing Sierra in this moment? Like, that doesn't make any sense. That was a little bit crazy to me. Do you know what I mean? And Orlando's find it really difficult because obviously Taylor is good friends with Nick, and Sierra is her girl. But Nick, I think he might be one of the most shadiest contestants of all time. Like, he really, really is, because like, I thought Taylor was your boy, or unless Taylor's just like go true, I don't know. I really don't know, because like, how are you laying it on this fic? It just seems weird to me. But yeah, he does go on to say that he thought that, she's one of the most beautiful women he's ever seen in his life, that he told that to Taylor in the first couple of days. She's all blushing and everything. So he's laying it on thick. He's like, I need to not too much or white chocolate show. He's like, he needs to make it happen. Like, honestly, Erin's saying, I was eating this up like an episode of Bridgerton. Shonda Rhimes was producing the hell out of it. This would fit very well in Shonda Rhimes' land. Like, honestly, it really would. And what Michelle says, Nick is going to taste the rainbow. Absolutely. He wants all the flavors in all the colors all the time. Like, he wants everything. So yeah. So anyway, they play this game which I love this game actually, which is like the Villa versus Casa. It's really, really cool. So they do different things, like the tallest boy kiss your partner, or kiss the shortest girl, or something like that. And they did do that one as well. I think I was saying that in my video, that so because Nick has told the boys like what Orlando told him, so Ace knows that was Shelley getting kissed in that moment, and they won that round. So in the UK they do it as like the fastest wins, but in this one they were doing like be the most creative or have the best connection or something like that. So little bit biased, I would say, but also, yeah, they were just doing the most. They were absolutely doing the most. Everyone was going for it. We had Sierra doing a full-on performance with Ilan, licking him from head to toe. Huda doing the same thing. Oi, Huda and Chris, I need that to stop immediately. I do not want Huda moving to Chris, because Chris is for Shelley. I need that to end now. But she was doing the most with Chris, and Chris was feeling it as well, and that is disappointing. I need him to focus on his mission. I need him to focus. So yeah, so that was a lot of that happening. Taylor kissed Clark in front of Orlandia, which was really difficult for her. She didn't like that. She wanted to rip them apart. Do you know what I mean? She said, what did she say? I built that relationship brick by brick, or something to that effect. Like, yeah, she was not happy about that too. So yeah, and in the end, I think the last round they had everybody kiss their partners, and it was just giving orgy. Like, that's the vibe it was giving. They were really, really going all in, and then also I think Casa won overall, but they didn't win prizes. I don't know, they didn't win anything. They should win stuff, I think. So then we see Taylor and Clark go down to the dock, and Clark is saying that she wants to talk to Orlando because she respects her, and they're getting cozy, and then they kiss. Now, what I now understand is clear as day is Taylor does not know how to kiss. Like, he really doesn't. I don't know if Taylor has much experience with women. I really don't know. I don't know if that's what they're saying in the social media streets, but he acts like someone who doesn't have any experience with women at all, because his kissing method is just like prolonged pecks. And he's done that with Orlandia. Now he's doing it with Clark. I thought it was Orlandia kind of like you know, making it limiting how much they can kiss, basically. That's what I thought it was. But no, it's Taylor. His kisses are terrible. Terrible. I don't think he's kissed properly once. The baby can't kiss. No, he can't kiss. He cannot kiss at all. Him and Clark are cute. Like when she took his shirt, put it on, that was cute. But like, yeah, he can't kiss. It was really, 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 really weird. Now, Nick and Orlandia. Anyway, even before we get there, we actually have a scene of like Sierra and Ilan talking, and Sierra is basically Ilan, is trying to kiss Sierra outside of a challenge because he wants to know like if the passion is there. Do you know what I mean? And Sierra's just like, nah, like, yeah, heads all over the place. And essentially she doesn't want Nick to be doing those kind of things, so she's not going to do those kind of things, and she will be pissed when if he did those kind of things. And she's gonna absolutely be pissed because no one from Casa is going to understand how this has happened, because number one, them understanding that Nick left and came back. Number two, them seeing Orlandia leave and come back. And then number three, seeing Orlandia and Nick together. Wild. That's gonna be a head spin for everybody. So yeah, Nick takes Orlandia to Soul Ties. Actually, let me show you, because I was just like, Nick, he's given us TV. He's absolutely given us TV. So yeah, he takes Orlandia to Soul Ties, and I can't lie, I really was a bit like, I don't know if I should be watching this, but yeah, they have a great time.
What I love about you is like, we'll look at each other. This is like the past few weeks too.
Mhm.
Like every other day, you'll look at me, and you give me that cheeky smile, and like your big beautiful eyes.
Oh my goodness. You keep a lot of stuff, don't you? Noted.
Noted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if there's anything outside of the challenges.
You see, Nick, I'm trying to see if there's anything outside of the challenges. He's so smooth with it. Oh my God. Look at that face.
Oh, Nikki. It's only one way to find out.
Okay, Orlandia.
Yeah.
So down, drop it till I die. Run it, so good, made me wanna run it back. Made me wanna run it back. Oh, run.
Okay.
My makeup is all over your face.
I love it. Just keep it
Look at
there.
his little brown nose now.
You know what I love about you? Is
I was just like, my mouth was open, like, no freaking way is this happening for real. And I know that this is very produced. I know, but it's still freaking entertaining. The kiss was a lot. It really was. It was a lot. Seriously. A lot is getting warmer home. But I need to get you a Belgian guy. Nick is also a mutt. Yeah, okay. Let's not get fooled by this. I can't no. He's no. He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot, man. Seriously, because his mind's not thinking about Sierra in this moment. He doesn't give a caca. He doesn't care. He doesn't freaking care, man. Oh my God. Seriously, he's like, I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get. I think Orlandia was just like, well, Taylor's kissing Clark, so I'm here, might as well. Orlandia and Nick kissing challenges anyway, so might as well explore this. But also, she is not thinking about Sierra too, so it's kind of, do you know what I mean? El Michelle said he was going for the bank. I was like, yes, Nick. I'm still about Jeremiah overall. Yeah, I want Jeremiah back still as well. Like, I'm just like, come on. If producers, if you can do this for them, you listen to what the people want and you've given it. Yeah, if you could do this for them, you can bring back Jeremiah. I don't care if he's done interviews. We don't care. Just bring him back, man. But I feel like they're probably, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe not, because we haven't seen much of Andrina's journey. Do you know what I mean? Or her even, do you know what I mean? Like, what's the word? Like her pining for Jeremiah. We haven't seen any of that for it to make sense. Or maybe it doesn't need to make sense. I don't know. Let me just find first look, because I figure but yeah, I was just like, what the actual hell? Like, what the fuck is happening? What universe am I in? What's happening? Seriously. Oh, let me put that. Hold on, let me just set this up real quick, because I have not watched this yet. So I'm gonna be, hey. Online saying, I'll be honest, it seems the Belgian guy is playing a game. He wants to stay in the villa. Absolutely, Nick is playing a game. Honestly, him, friggin' Ace, friggin' Taylor. I think Orlandia's playing a game as well. Shelly, like, I don't think anyone's exempt. I think there's a lot of game players this time. Sierra, like, she literally got eliminated because she didn't want to do all the things outside of the challenges, and now because it's Nick, she's doing stuff. Absolutely. Oh God, it's so true. How's Alangia gonna live this down, or do we think it's real? Do we think that what's between Nick and Orlandia is real? Because Nick be playing about, Nick be doing too much in challenges. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, is it real? Is it not? I don't know. I can't tell. I actually can't tell. Okay, cool. Let's watch first look together.
It's scary because it's like my type on paper, through and through. But I already built something with somebody.
Oh my God, I'm torn in between the two. Also, like, I don't know what they've been doing over there.
I don't want to see this. Like, what the?
How you feeling about Michelle? Is there anyone else that you wanted to talk to?
Oh, no.
Kind of getting nervous. Me too.
I'm about to show off what I got.
I'd be scared if I was you. This is quite the predicament you got yourself in, man.
It's not cool having two girls.
Time is ticking. I know.
Oh my God, who was that?
Boy, there's a text.
Oh.
I miss Shelly, but I love Coco.
Love. Okay.
I feel very strongly. Chris, he's just as great. What's the actual?
I have something really strong over there. That doesn't mean that I don't have something here.
I'm terrified for what's about to happen.
Forget terrified, I'm petrified.
If we walk in there, she look at Ace.
And the feelings come back?
Yes.
Everything is going to be different after tonight.
Islanders, it's time to find out how strong these new connections are. It's now time to decide who you want to couple up with.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see Orlandia and Nick though. Did I see them? I can't remember. In the heart thing, maybe. Let me think. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. I think it's real for Nick, but not for Orlandia. Yeah, probably. So we're saying Amaya is the only one who has who feels genuinely. I 100% agree with this. I really do. Yeah. But I don't think Zach really likes her. Zach with a K. I don't think he really likes her. I think he's just trying to stay in the villa. I think it's real. Elma shows I think it's real. He went back and referenced every time he was interested. Yeah. But do you think it's like more than lust? I think that's what I'm asking. Is it more than lust for what's it called? Him. Yes, that fool said, like, I could not believe, what the hell is wrong with him? Not too much on everything on it. I think he means he loved getting to know Coco. Didn't say that. Wait, I swear to God. Claron, hey Claron, says, where do you watch it live, please? Don't say Peacock. No, I don't. I actually watch it. So I do two things. I watch it on, because people stream it on TikTok. So I watch it on TikTok, and obviously for me, I'm taking notes. So I do that first. And then it also comes on Daily Notion as well. So I watch it there. I think like last night it came on around maybe 1:30 in the morning. Yeah. But I watch on TikTok. There's a couple of people. So if you just scroll through the lives around 1:30 a.m., like maybe like 1:15, you should see people like setting up their lives and stuff. So I watch it there first, and then I rewatch it on Daily Notion. El Michelle said it's Love Island. Lust is fine, but he wants her to see him as a man pursuing her, not as a little friend. Yeah. Yeah, he does. But I don't want him to play in her face, because then what? Sierra comes. So what he's got to choose between, how are they going to do it? He's got to choose between Sierra and Orlandria. Hey. Sierra's going to be so hurt. She's going to be so freaking hurt. I'm scared. I'm scared for her. Hey, gosh. I want to watch that bit again. So do we see? I can't even scroll through it. Sorry, I'm just going to like see if I can see them, but I can't really. We need to get rid of a lot of people. If Shelly don't pick Chris. Oh my God. Okay, welcome Miss Erin to the stage. Hey, Miss Erin, how you doing?
Hello.
Oh, what happened? Hello?
I'm so happy.
Yes.
So happy. Like, I've never smiled so hard. I wish you could have seen me on X yesterday. I was crashing out.
I can imagine.
When I tell you they've been whacking me for days because I said I wasn't on the Nicolandria ship. I was just a ghost hunting the ship.
Yeah.
But baby, sign me up. Take my money, scam the hell out of me, because wow. First of all, I would like to say I did call that there was a possibility that these two might be put together, because I knew that like there was no way that they were going to dump these two very popular islanders and then just leave it off like that. There's just no way. There's a reason they did that. And
okay, so one sec. Let me just add El Michelle as well to the conversation. Hey, El Michelle, how you doing? I'm good.
I just want to add one thing. I just want to say one thing before Aaron goes in. Last night, as I was watching the show, I was like, I wish I had Sade and Aaron in a group chat right now.
Right.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna actually start. I'm like, I have an Instagram broadcast thing. I think I'm gonna use that, and I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the chat or something. But yeah, because I feel like if you're a member, you can reply, so we can chat there. I think
that's cool.
I was losing my mind yesterday. Like, I was just like, wait, is this, oh my God. When he sat down and he said, my queen, my knees buckled. My knees buckled. I was like, oh my gosh. The thing is, I've always been a swirl shipper, but every year I always support the swirl. And I never support a black love ever, because I always know that our black man will always embarrass us. They always embarrass us. They always do.
Erin,
they always do. So I
absolutely not support. That's.
I know. No, but like I saw the writing on the wall after the Caleb and Justine, because I've never fallen so deep into depression the way this man scammed Justine. He didn't just scam her, he scammed us.
I heard about
I bought into it. So
Yeah.
after that season, I was like, I will never support Black love again. I need y'all to, you need to give me your licenses, your IDs, socials, all of that before I buy into what you're selling. So this year, I was like, all right, I've been on the swirl ships, you know, the Catherine and the Scotts and all of this. And I was like, you know, let's change it up this year. Let's support, you know, Black love. Let's see what Black love has to give. And I'm not going to lie, Ace and Shelly were giving me 90s, you know, Moesha romance. And I was into it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to add them to my client list, because my client list was Nick, Olandria, Ace, and Shelly. Those were the only people I really cared about this season that I was interested in, just from like first glance. But baby, I started calling these people mob wives and mob husbands, because they are moving like a foursome. They are moving like a foursome if you watch these people. I think that production, they saw the advantage of the storyline, and they were like, you know what? Let's just let it play out. Because Ariana tweeted, I think someone tweeted her, oh my God, thank you, Ariana, for like making Nicolandria happen. And she was just like, oh, baby, we just set the stage. They wrote the script. We had nothing to do with this.
This is the thing. Just quickly, Sora, Nick is 24 years old, and Lily, the next episode should come out in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. It should be.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Yeah. So I think that Ariana mentioned that they weren't even sure that these two were gonna go for it. So they kind of was just like, all right, let's see if we give them the, you know, the space to feel comfortable enough, would they? And I think that you were asking if, you know, if Nick is being real. I think he's being real, because he has expressed that he's liked her from the very first day. I think what she then said was there was always something going on with Nick. Nick had his hands busy. So for her, it just seemed like it was a throwaway comment, you know, like a throwaway little kiss in the game. So she probably wasn't deep in it at all, but he was just looking for opportunity. And if you look at the way he's been going against her being in this couple with Taylor, I'm gonna have to buy into this nonsense, because he told Taylor, yeah, you know, I think I was honest with her. I let her know everything. He wanted her to go back with the idea that this man is not for you, but I am.
Yeah.
And she did the same.
She's not she won't let Taylor go though. It just seems weird, but she's not letting him go. And it's just like, what do you mean, my man? Like, he's not your man. He's not.
That's that delusional trait that she talks about, and it's amazing how strong it is. It's crazy to me how strong it is. Because my thing is, he is literally in your face doing this, and I really wanted her to see Clark with Taylor's shirt on last night, so maybe she would get it. Because has he ever put his shirt over you to keep you warm? Like I still feel like Taylor and Clark are a little weird, because I do like that we're seeing his personality a little bit more, but I do wonder if Clark is just waiting for the next one that's going to come out. But I really want Olandria to wake up and see how different he is. Like, he looks at Clark face to face when he's talking to her. When he's talking to Olandria, it looks like they're in the courthouse talking to each other side to side. He touches her, like, he looks nervous like a little kid. He did not want to talk to you. I wish she saw him, like how he was avoiding, like this dumb fool, like put his face in the pillow like he was a child, and was like, does she see me? Like, sir, are you for real? But that's her man child. That's the one that she wants to be her man.
I think this is what upsets me about this whole setup.
Okay.
I wish that they weren't doing the recoupling today. and that's for two reasons. One, because why y'all rushing? Where y'all going? We just started the season. Two, if you're gonna set up this storyline and you really want us to buy this storyline, with everything you know about Alandria as a person, this isn't enough time for her to move away from Taylor.
I slightly disagree.
Well, exactly, because I was gonna say, well, she kissed Nick like she's never kissed Taylor. We're seeing new things.
Nick because she was. It's for me. It's giving curiosity of like, okay, is it possible? Let's see, right? But what I've noticed is that Alandria is not. She's not. To be honest, I love my girl, but she's not serious. She's actually not a serious person because you are sitting next to this man and all you're talking about is Taylor. Even after this man made you cry, did not cuddle you, did not comfort you. This is the same man that as soon as he saw that you were back in the villa, pushed past you to get to the love of his life.
Imagine.
It could never be me.
So can I just say, I want to also agree with you, Aaron, about how, okay, I was one of those people who, I wasn't a Nick Landria fan, but when I started hearing it in the ether, I started like, okay, I see it. I do like them together. They would be cute together. And then I started paying attention to his actions and like if he was looking at her. Now, I think the people that really know that there was a connection with Nick and Alandria are the producers, because I really wish we were able to have live feeds so we could see what's happening. That's not edited out. You know what I'm saying? Because I also feel like, I was just thinking back, I was just like, I remember Nick looking down the line at the group of people. And I wonder if Taylor confused Nick making eyes at him for him looking at Alandria with interest, like things like that. Like I wonder if little things like that were overlooked by us, because when he said I always wanted to pursue you, I was just like, yes, this is what we needed to hear. 1, 2, I don't know if anybody heard Belle Dash's interview when she said that the whole sticking with who you started with kind of started with Huda, because she didn't want to, she wanted to pursue or look into, Belle Dash wanted to maybe pursue Taylor, but Huda kind of was just like, don't do that because we're a sisterhood. Alandria might feel some type of way. So the whole hopping around was, I guess you could say, frowned upon, and I blame Huda for that.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. Yeah, it kind of sets the tone.
Yeah,
it sets the tone. So I feel like 2 tones were kind of being set. So Huda's mainly like stick, like, do you know what I mean? Because it's mine, and Ace's one was just like, you need to explore.
Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, had people done what Ace originally said, because my client never tells a lie. Maybe Nick and Alandria probably would have happened a lot sooner. Like, regardless of how people feel about Ace, Ace had this game locked in the second he walked into that villa, which was get to know other people, actually explore your options, because the moment that you decide that you're just going to hone in on one person throughout the experience, if it comes crashing down in your face, now you have to scramble. And what did a lot of these people have to do last minute? Scramble. Huda is now in Casa Amor taking scraps when she walked in as one of the baddest among the baddest. So it's like you set yourself up to be at a disadvantage. Same with Amaya. You walked in as the bombshell of bombshells, only for you to now be looking around like, oh my God, who's gonna take me, like a sheltered dog? Like, sis, you should have walked in with the energy that Iris walked in with, which is I'm pulling you, and your mama for chats. All of y'all are here until I say, okay, you can be gone now. So I genuinely feel like the Nick Alandria storyline, as much as I do love it and I'm buying into this, I feel like they didn't set up the breadcrumbs for me to completely just like throw myself into it. Because if they really wanted to do that, there's no way that Nick telling Taylor that he was interested in Alandria wouldn't have been shown.
Yeah.
Then Nick kissing her secretly in that one challenge would
Yeah.
not have been exposed to her. It's like all of these things that were looked at as throwaway moments could have led up to this defining moment that we now got yesterday. And you guys y'all not telling the story right. So like, I feel like yesterday Nick was just like, production, take a step back. Let me handle this from now on, because y'all know what y'all doing.
Yeah.
I think that was actually all production. I think the production had a heavy hand in that, because I think I said it yesterday. I think production feel like they're breaking the game because it's like they're producing themselves, and they're not mingling, and they're not connecting and making connections with other people. So now we're sending y'all in the casa to the point we have to basically bring in someone for everybody and make everybody a couple. Like nobody is temptation for anybody, so we have to make y'all tempted. And so because even now I feel like Ace doesn't even know what to do. Like, and it's showing. Like, it's so different. Like his actions alone is so different from now that I feel like production has shaken them up to before. Like nobody knows what's going to happen. Not even the people at home.
Yeah,
they basically cause chaos, right? Do you know what I mean? So to just throw absolutely everybody off, and I think it's good because that's how it should be. I think us not seeing their flirtations was kind of like by design, and I think they've kind of changed gear. They're telling a different story now. You know, they didn't tell that story before, but now they're just like, okay, cool, let's lean into this and see where it goes. And you know, they were right. Whoever was just like, yeah, let's do it. Best decision ever, really and truly.
Well, I think production saw that they were 3-4 weeks in, and they still didn't have a solid couple. Like,
has there ever been a season? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. The Love Island format. By now, there should be a solid couple where you know there's going to be a crash out for movie night because of that couple, right? Someone's bound to do something crazy that sell the whole storyline. But we are in, and everybody's still open, relatively speaking. So it's like, okay, y'all are not taking this shit seriously. Do y'all know how much money is on the line? Let's play some musical chairs a little bit, Let's play some musical chairs. Let's rough this whole thing around and see what falls out. So Nick is the Rizzler. The original Rizzler, because honestly, I thought he was speaking to me. I thought he was looking at me. The way
he was speaking to you.
Listen, the way he threw his face into the pillow and kicked his feet up like a girl, I was like,
his reaction to that kiss also told me, like, nah, bro, you was interested to do that for a moment. Like, he was just like, don't wipe off the makeup, I'm good. I was just like, oh shit.
Listen, in the words of Jeremiah, Sierra's cooked.
So has this, I'm sorry, I just have a question. Has this ever happened in any other Love Island season where the producers force a couple?
I told you yesterday that Australia saw that there were two islanders that had an initial connection, but it got broken up by someone else. So they actually created an entire storyline for these two people, and they ended up winning, and they're still together.
So I think like in the UK there was Zach and Molly. I can't remember what season, but like Molly got sent home and she came back in Casa. So they literally made that happen. So he didn't have a true Casa. It was just him and Molly again. So like they forced that to happen. It just seemed like it was definitely, it was production, right? Like, do you know what I mean? Even like their dates and things like that, it was just all overdone for Molly, really.
The only thing I wish they would have did differently was I was fine with them coming in. I was okay with them, waking up in the morning and seeing them. I just wish they hid them away in the hideaway, and then maybe allow them to everybody else to continue their Casa experience. And let them have hideaway time. Let Nick do what he needs to do to finesse Olandra, while Olandra may be looking at the tapes of Taylor making a bigger connection with Clark. And then come back, because I remember, Aaron, you said something about let them see the tapes or let them see what's going on. I think that's what you said yesterday.
Yeah.
So I thought about that, like they should have put them in the hideaway and let them come out later, or let them see a little bit of what's happening, and then maybe come out tonight with the recoupling on Nick and Landry are back. They're a couple, they're safe, but the 55 of you, somebody is going on.
Yeah, producers should have called me, because the way I would have set this up, these people would not have found out that these two were coupled up. Not yet. I would have waited for everyone to come back from Casa, for Ciara to decide if she was going to stick with her bombshell or stay with Nick, and everybody gets comfortable. And then I would have been like, one more thing. And these two would have walked in together, holding hands the way that they were. Okay? Because it's not given the impact that they thought it would, as they built it up to be. Because yes, the kiss was great. I'm sorry, the lip biting,
it was amazing.
Insane work. Actually diabolical.
Diabolical.
I cannot wait to see Ciara's reaction to that, because he ain't never kissed her like that. I don't think
it has to be a movie night. It has to be a movie night.
But
I mean, it depends on where everybody is then, but yeah.
But can Nick and Olandra actually recouple? Because it would be good if they couldn't. Like, do you know what I mean? If they didn't have the choice to recouple at this time because they've been given this second chance, that's what I
don't want Olandria to have an option. Olandria, you stay there with that man. He is already taken to the black wife effect. You see that man walk down there with that black t-shirt and that gold chain and them Timberlands? He has already been affected by being with Olandria.
Sade, you just cooked right now.
Yeah.
Because if that actually happens, I like that idea. I actually like that idea. Everyone else gets to recouple, but these two.
Olandria, stay right where you are. We're trying to make you win, girl. We're trying to get you to win. People are mad at Nick, but they will buckle and vote for you over Taylor. I'm one of those people who will vote for her over Taylor with Nick.
Do you know what would be even better?
What?
They have to stay in their couple. They actually don't get to stay in the villa that night. They get a text that they have to go to the hideaway.
They get a date. Oh, girl.
There's no conversation to be had that night. Ciara has to stew in her anger. I would love this. My sister said I was messy.
You are messy.
I like chaos. What can I say? What can I say?
Yeah, that's a good one. I want them to, if they stay together for a long time and then win a challenge and win it. Honestly, I'm cool with it. I just don't want producers to be so heavy-handed in their relationship. That's the only thing. Because when I say I'm making Olandria a believer, I believe they can get to the end. What happens after this show? That's not on me. That's not my issue. But I feel like if they stay, I feel like they can stay. They can run it if they stay together. To me personally,
I wouldn't mind them winning. I wouldn't mind Nick and Olandria together winning. I wouldn't mind Amaya and whoever she chooses to win either.
Nah.
That's probably about it for me. Nah. Everybody else, I'm just like, nah.
Aaron's rooting for Ace.
Sade, I'm gonna tell you right now, Amaya's not getting. She's not getting as far as you think she's getting. Let me just be honest.
I mean, I don't know, but like, let's see. Go on.
There's 4 spots. There's 4 spots. Yeah. 2 has already been occupied. If Huda finds a connection with one of these raggedy ass men, she's taking number 3.
But you know Huda, just to pause you, but you know Huda is more, she's not that relevant in the villa at the moment. Like, she is only relevant in proximity to Jeremiah. It's just she's not that relevant unless what do you call it? Unless Ace is gonna pursue her. It's just like, okay, do you know what I mean? She's got no reason to make noise. She's got no reason to pipe up. She's got no reason to be upset anymore. It's not about her anymore. So I don't know.
So my question is, do y'all think Chris will when Huda pulls Chris for this conversation, how do you think that's gonna go? Because that's really at this point her only option outside of the guy that she's with, but she really wants that dude, her nasty behind wants Chris, that kiss
See, but this is
girl.
what I've been saying about
too much.
these non-black women, right? And I wish people would clock these women because the way that they move is very sneaky.
All sex, nothing else.
Amaya, you could have taken Iris's man. You could have taken Sierra's man. No, you take one from Alandria. Cool, it's fine. We're not complaining. We happy where we are right now. Then you have Huda. You see and listen to Shelly say that she's interested in Tory Lanez. She's going on about how she's torn between him and Ace. This is now the moment for you to realize, oh, I didn't even remember you were here. Let me pull you for a chat and express that I'm interested in you and see where your head's at. And you're doing this after your friend, right, has expressed to you that she's really starting to like this guy. For me, these girls are moving weird, but it's okay because my goal for Shelly is not Tory Lanez. It would never be Tory Lanez because after that challenge where he kissed Huda and he was like, not gonna lie, that was a good kiss. Like, damn, I ain't even noticed Huda. I was like, really, Chris, really?
I think if Chris, I'm not, Chris is a man. I feel no ways about him kissing her and like feeling something. But my question is when he sits down with her, and is he gonna, because he wasn't there for the Huda hurricane.
Yeah.
When he sits down with her, is he going to get the same ick that Pepe and TJ got from her? Because I don't know if I feel like these men see it, like she is all about herself. Every conversation is and when she like the conversation with TJ, she was like, no, yo, yeah, like, and then she starts laughing. I'm like, girl, like no one is. She's in her own world. I feel like with the Maya, the best connection that Zach is a throwaway. But
like her.
Yeah, but
like her.
I honestly wish she would have went deeper and gotten to know the guy with Huda. Like I feel like she would have had. I feel like that's a better. I wish she would have explored that connection more because I appreciate the fact that he was there for her. He let her cry. He was just like, just be you. Like you don't got to be nothing else around me and stuff like that. So yeah.
I feel like I don't think she would go up against Huda, like in terms of who's Huda's into. I don't think Amaya would do that. I think though, what Chris has to contemplate is who is going to bring me into the villa, right? Because Huda's single, so she's a sure thing. So he could get into the villa and then still get to know Shelly, whereas Shelly also has Ace, so he's going to be conflicted. If he backs himself, he should really go for Shelly. That's what he should do because he's shown interest in Shelly and he likes her. If he had an opportunity to show interest in Huda and he didn't. So yeah, I don't know. And Huda, and also as well, they're all going to know parts of what's happened because they watch at least one episode before they go into the villa. So also, is he going to tolerate Huda's behavior? I don't think so. He doesn't give you that kind of vibe. So he might just think like she's too much headache to deal with.
He's that dude. The minute she says something about tracking your phone, he's gonna laugh in her face. It's gonna be a problem.
Listen, did you see Nick? First of all, Nick, messy boots, actual messy boots. When he was telling Olandria about the couples, when Olandria was telling him about the couples in Casa, and she said, okay, so Shelly's coupled up with this guy named Chris. He's an ex-pro football player. He's 6'7". Nick wanted to laugh so bad.
He wanted to laugh, isn't it?
He was like, not 6'7" to my 5'4" brother back in the villa.
Listen, I cannot wait till tonight because those messy producers are gonna do a side by side. Like they're gonna do a side.
Chris next to Ace, they're gonna put them next to each other.
I cannot wait. They're gonna be so messy.
Because even when he was telling Ace the story, he wanted to laugh again, but he had to hold it in.
He did.
Ace was like, I ain't worried. I ain't pressed. I ain't worried.
Should be.
Right, but also, did you see when Nick was telling Taylor that he was gonna pursue his connection with Alandria? Like Taylor was almost happy. Like Taylor was just like, okay, yeah.
The thing is, Taylor.
Have they already agreed? That's what I was thinking. But go on, sorry.
No, the baby is happy. Somebody else is gonna do the heavy work for him. That's what it is.
Taylor for me, and I think this is where I've started to notice a lot of things with Nick is that he's been peeping the way Taylor's been moving, right? Obviously, these guys talk. So when they debrief and they share, where they are in their couples, Taylor's most likely said some things. And that's why when Ace was like, who do you think is a better fit, Olandria or Clark? He was like, respectfully, I love Olandria, but he should stick with Clark. I think he saw that this guy is not putting in effort. I've been waiting in the cut, waiting for my time to shine, and you out here playing with one of the baddest in the villa. Move out the way.
Yes, Aaron, I fully agree. I really agree. I feel like he has been sitting and waiting, and listening. I won't say sitting and waiting for his opportunity, but he has been listening to his homeboy, like not appreciate his woman, not appreciate the woman that he's been assigned. And he's like, if I was assigned that woman, I probably would have went back to her every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they have good conversation. She is ridiculously beautiful, and he has chemistry with her. He would have picked her every time.
He would have picked her. I really feel like when he told her that he really respects her and he likes her strong character, I think he meant it, because a lot of the things that he's gone away with Sierra, Olandra wouldn't have let him do that much.
No.
Right. Yeah. And I think that he's kind of like a child that you need to be firm with, right? If you aren't firm with him, he'll run wild. And we've seen that Sierra was not firm. She wasn't firm.
Yeah.
And I really do hope, this is what I hope. I hope when Sierra walks in and she sees him standing there with Olandria, and he says that, he's decided to stay with Olandria because he wants to explore that connection, and he feels like he never got the chance. And he's giving her all this spew, and she's like, it's fine. I hope that, everything works out for you and her. And, maybe it'll last less than 25 seconds. Who knows? I want her to cook him. I'm not gonna lie. I want her to cook him, because that is the only way she can get her dignity back for sleeping with this man so quickly.
I think Sierra should go home. Like, I think if it doesn't work out with Nick, she might as well just go home.
Oh, Olandria's gonna be the villain.
Leave the villa. Yeah, I think. Go on, sorry.
I said I need people to be prepared for Olandria to be the villain, because she will be the villain for the next couple of days.
I don't think so. I think. Well, okay. You know what? I do kind of agree with you, because I saw some chats and I saw some comments, and people are trying to spin it as she came and took her man. I'm like, are you related to her? Because production put her with that man. Like, it's not us necessarily. I mean, Olandria necessarily, and then he is pursuing her. That's one thing. My only thing is how Olandria is going to react when her girl Sierra comes in, and if Sierra is too hurt, she might back away from the Nick connection.
Think about it. Yeah, go, Sade, go.
Yeah, to be fair, I think it is problematic. I think it is problematic behavior from Olandria. Don't get me wrong. I'm here for it. I'm here for the drama, 100%. But like, Olandria would expect, if someone else was in this position and she was on the receiving end, she would expect the person to either hold back or just be respectful about it. And there was nothing respectful about that kiss with Nick. Absolutely nothing. There was no side. There was none of that. That she just went in, and she was maybe for the first time really putting herself first in her journey here. But like, I don't know.
Go back to what I say. No, I feel like we got to go back. This is Love Island. No, what happens in the real world does not go in Love Island. You go balls to the wall. These 20-year-olds help me get my life in the summertime. You understand?
Listen, I really think that this is going to be painful for both girls. Mainly because Sierra is a lot of her hesitation with the Zionist is she thinks that, you know, she has a stronger connection with Nick, right? She's prepared that he might recouple with a bombshell. What she isn't prepared for is that it's going to be her friend.
Yes.
Right.
So I need
It's
people
gonna be
to
so
remember
dramatic.
that this is a bitch slap in the worst way possible.
She might as well just go home. Because
Yeah.
It's gonna be
also, her reaction is going to be Shelley's reaction to it, Huda's reaction to it, Iris's reaction to it also as well. They are all going to be shocked. And then it's like you have to pick a side. Who are you going to be comforting? Are you going to be comforting Sierra? Are you going to be understanding to Orlandria? Who you
That's why we didn't see. I'm gonna say that's why we didn't see Nick and Olandra in that preview, because probably every time Nick and Olandra is gonna be on camera tonight, it's gonna be mayhem. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that Shelley is picking Olandria 10 times out of 10.
That's her
Sierra,
sister.
Huda, and Iris and Amaya will be grouped up together. This is why I call Shelley and Olandria the mob wives, because the way Shelley was crying, it was like she lost a part of herself. She's going to back Olandria in this decision like you've never seen. She's going to be like, you did what you had to do. I'm just glad you're still here. Sierra, on the other hand, and the other girls will be like, I can't believe she would do that to you. And Huda, if I hear a peep, even a little squeak out of you after the way that you did Hannah, I'm going to lose my head. I don't want to hear you give opinions. I don't want to hear you give suggestions, sympathy, nothing, because you're just as dirty. Keep that in mind, Huda, that you are still here and Hannah is where? Back in whatever state she lives in. So I need
She's in Fiji. She's still in Fiji.
I need her to zip her mouth. Amaya, I need you to also zip your mouth. Because you said Shelley was
Amaya's going to say something. She is. She's going to. I'm not being funny, but
Amaya shouldn't even speak, because has she told Shelley that she kissed Austin?
Wow.
Nobody cares about Austin. That girl don't care about Austin. Everybody knows she doesn't care about Austin. That's why she didn't say anything.
It was a double standard, though. That was our Huda. She should have told her. She should have told her.
Yeah.
She got onto Shelley about Ace. And she went into one, you know, and Ace didn't even like you.
And that's what I'm saying, is that like movie night is gonna be real interesting, because she made Shelley cry. Like, and that's one thing that someone posted a video and they were like, it was after Jeremiah explained his beef with Ace, right? They were like, yo, have you guys noticed that when Ace was downstairs waiting for Shelley and Olandra came down and was like, yo, you need to sort this situation out, because she's up there yelling at Shelley and Shelley's crying. Ace was like, say less, and instantly pulled Amaya and was like, let me just dead this situation as quickly, because you're up there yelling at Shelley and I don't understand why you're yelling at Shelley. He wasn't going to cut off Amaya that quickly, even though he was putting all his eggs in Shelley's basket. But I think hearing that Shelley was up there crying, catching heat for no reason, fueled the way that conversation went, because it was a simple day. He was going to plan the day for Shelley and just go about the rest of his day. But you up here, I can't believe you would do this to me. Like, I just feel like you're fake. I just feel like you're this. And it's like, you kissed Austin. You didn't tell her. You didn't even tell her you were interested in Austin enough to pursue something with. We get to the recoupling and Austin picks you. It's two of you lying to her face and then pointing fingers at her for being weird. So movie nights.
You know, I do see as you speak on this, I do see a pattern with the Maya. She goes for the black girls men. It's wild.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, and Amaya and what's this baby girl name? Huda looks like she's doing the same thing, because she's coming in on Chris.
Yeah, but she didn't go like Jeremiah picked Huda. I don't think that's think that's a fair representation. Do you know what I mean? I think like Chris is probably the best looking in Casa.
He is.
So
Yeah, I
yeah,
want to see
it
how
makes
she treats. I want
go
to know if she's going to talk to her. Like, if she, I wonder if she's going to take the advice that Olandria gave her as it relates to when she did not talk to Hannah and pull Sherry and let her know that she's going to talk to Chris.
I
That's
don't
going to
think
be
so.
telling. You don't think she's going to do that?
No, because she's messy. She's messy. So I'll be surprised if she did, because she acts first and then thinks afterwards, right? Like that's her pattern of behavior. So I can't imagine that she would do that, and she'll probably think, oh, I'm just chatting and I'm single anyway. So I'd be surprised if she did.
I do have a question for you, Sade.
Uh-huh.
What is your best possible outcome for this recoupling?
Best possible outcome. Well, you know what I want? I want Shelly to come back with Chris, and I want Ace to look up at Chris.
and scratch his eyes, and look again.
To do his start to look up at Chris, just be like, okay, brother. I want to reshuffle in that villa. I want the king to be toppled. That's what I want. I think Nick and Olandria staying together would be amazing. I think Sierra can go home. Huda, I don't know, like. Unless they bring back Jeremiah, honestly, Huda can go home. I think the people that recoupled really and truly should go home. Those are the only people that I think I'm invested in.
Really?
Who else is there?
Taylor. Have we forgotten about the Trumpy?
Oh, Austin.
Like I said, nobody cares. No.
And Maya, obviously, I want her to be happy, but yeah, Austin can go for ages. Like, I think Austin going is an easy one. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, as soon as they possibly can, he can go.
But this is my question. At this point, once we recouple everybody, there's going to be no odd people out. So my question is, because the way it looked in that picture, everybody was around the heart. Like everybody, Casa and the villa, everybody was around, boys and girls. Mm-hmm. So if Shelly picks Chris, Ace picks Coco, oh boy, I keep calling her oh boy, Taylor picks Clark. Like you're getting like new people, and then what are we doing with our old people? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they then leaving?
Yeah, they need to go home. I think it's going to be ruthless like that. I think they need to
keep people. So I think that what's going to happen is once people are coupled up, once everybody's recoupled, whoever is left single, I think the coupled islanders will now have to choose out of the singles who they want to stay, girl or boy, right? And then the rest are going home. Now, if they don't do that, what might end up happening is we have a whole bunch of bodies in the villa until movie night. And then there's a recoupling, right? Because I think we still have to see the fallout of this whole Nicolandria Sierra situation. We have to see what plays out with if Shelly recouples with Tory Lanez and if Ace picks Coco, right? And then also this whole weird Olandria and Taylor situation, even though I don't think it's a situation. I think my sister's just deluded.
Yeah.
We have to see that. So there's a lot that we need to get through before we do a dumping. But the way that production has been moving, they're moving in a pace where they want to get to where we have solid couples only left in the villa, right?
So, yeah, I think so, that's the reason why they're going to get rid of people. I think precisely there's going to be too many bodies. Where is everybody going to go? How is the audience going to keep track of everybody? And we've only got an hour, maybe an hour and a half to show how many journeys, like how are we going to be invested in those couples if they're not even getting screen time? So I think that's why they're going to cut.
Excuse me. Because I feel like my question is, who's doing the picking? Is the villa girls doing the picking, or is it the villa boys doing the picking, or is all of them picking based on every option? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's when it could become literally 20 people, 10 couples in the villa. Like it It could possibly be that, and yeah, that's why I was like, how am I gonna do this?
And then we'll probably have a vote or something. I think it would probably, because the girls left, maybe they should pick first. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking that. Thank you, Saf. Saf is saying like the live, please, guys. Please do that as soon as possible. That's what I'm thinking.
Is it the girls that are okay? So this is the thing that confuses me, right? Castle girls are going to obviously be picking if they are going to stick. And then wait, so they're all standing in a heart. I think what's gonna happen is you step forward if you want to stay in your original couple, or you stand where you are if you want to recouple with the bombshells.
But you know, did you
notice right?
Did you notice there was a heart thing in the middle of it?
In the middle, yeah.
It seems like they're gonna stand. Someone's gonna
in
stand
the middle,
and it's gonna maybe give you options of who is gonna recouple with you, or who wants to recouple with you. And the person not picked, I think they're going home.
This episode has to be an hour and a half long. We have a lot to go through.
There's too many bodies in there right now. It's like
too many bodies.
Way too many bodies.
Way too many bodies. We gotta shed some of this fat. Like a lot of people gotta go. I'm praying for my clients because I need all my clients in that villa.
Who are your clients? I know Ace is your number one client. Who else is your client?
Shelly, Olandria, and Nick. That's it. Everybody else can go home.
Oh, the four, your final four. That's right. That's right.
Those are my final four.
Let me just share my screen on this. So just like looking at this screenshot, well, pause on it. I don't think, unless, okay, so that's Ariana. Oh no, not Ariana. What's her name again? The latest bombshell. I can't remember her name.
Andrea.
That looks like Gracelyn. Sierra, right? Is that Sierra there? Or no, maybe not Sierra. I think that's Sierra. That's Vanna. I don't know who that. There seems to be someone there. That's Shelly, I think. Not too sure who that is. Huda, Jaden. This is, who's that? What's her name? Oh, you can't see the screen. Oh my god. Sorry, my bad. You guys didn't even say anything. Sorry. Adriana. Gracelyn, Sierra, Vanna. Is there some? I think that might be Orlandria there.
Yeah, I think I see 8. I think I see Nick.
Okay, no, that's not Nick. That's Elon, whatever his name.
There's 2 guys with curly hair though. There's one in a jean jacket.
So Elon is the one in the black, and the one in the
jean jacket.
Denim, that's Nick. And then I see Chris. I see
Olandria.
Where's Olandria? Is this Olandria here?
She's on the far left,
So Olandria and Shelly are both wearing yellow. My girls.
Okay, next to each other. This is Coco. That's not thingy. So these two, that's Shelly and Olandria right there. Okay, cool.
That's Coco. Okay.
Okay, so it's actually everybody's here.
There. Yeah.
Everybody's there. So
Dang it, they should have made them couple up.
So this podium wouldn't be there for no reason. So someone's gonna stand on there, and it's like maybe you step into the ring, and then like they did in like choosing them in the first place, right? So you stood up, if and if someone picks you, then you have a stick, and if you don't have someone, then it's your turn, and then people will need to pick you, basically. So it might be that type of scenario. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I noticed they have Nick looking dead at Sierra, looking like his eyesight is directly at Sierra.
Oh my gosh,
Taylor's there.
This is going to be chaos.
There's Chris. Look how tall Chris is.
Right.
I don't even see Ace. I can't even see him.
He's in the white. He's right in the front.
Where? Here?
No, that's Zach.
That's Ace.
Zach.
I think Ace is over here.
Ace is somewhere.
You can see someone's head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, dang, he really is short. That's his back, Lord.
Yeah.
Brother.
I mean, that's my boy from Watts, man. Oh my goodness, this is going
Shout
to
out to the
be
what?
chaotic.
This is going to be so freaking messy. And I think
And they have cards in their hand. Are they going to be playing a game?
Oh yeah, they do have cards in their hands.
Oh yeah, so
maybe
I
they've
think what
written
they
down.
do, yeah, so what they do is they
They
stand
have
out
options,
there,
maybe.
and then Ariana will probably ask them, so this is now time to make your decision. Are you gonna stick with your current couple or recouple? And then they show the cards. And if they decide to stick with them, then oh the God, Lord have mercy, this is gonna be messy as fuck.
It's gonna be so freaking messy.
Oh, I'm so scared. I don't know if I like this at
She's
all.
scared.
I'm gonna be nervous watching this. I'm not gonna lie.
The only really Olandria, if someone is left out, the only person I'm really nervous about is Olandria.
Yeah.
Like
That's
when
the
I
only
saw
person.
this first look, my stomach dropped to my ass.
Is there anybody else I care about?
It literally dropped to my ass because I was just like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm liking this. This is not what I thought they were going to do. Oh,
Nick better pick Olandria.
I need my people to stick. I need my people to stick together because this is. I don't want none of these new girls in this villa. I don't care to get to. I didn't even get to know their name. I didn't even care to get to know their names.
Oh well, Clark is staying.
Well, Clark is staying.
Well, Clark is fine. It's fine. Clark can stay, but
Jaden,
Coco, I love you, girl, but Coco Chanel, you got to go.
I don't know. I don't know if Ace can give up Coco. That's the thing. I think
Right, because that fool said he loved her.
Yeah.
I like Shelly, but I love Coco. Say what now?
What?
You talking about hot chocolate? What you talking about?
Exactly.
I think it's because they're both from LA. I think it's because it's finding a little bit of home in the villa, right? Yeah. So, I don't like this. I'm not happy with this. I don't like the way this is looking.
I think Ace is going to pick Shelly. I think you're going to be okay, Aaron, because I think Ace is playing for the bigger picture and he's playing for the end. And I think he is going to pick Shelly. The question is Shelly going to give? Is Shelly going to? Does Shelly want Chris? Or does she want Ace? And if she does want Chris, is she going to really go for Chris?
I don't know. I think Ace will keep his options open. I can't see him picking Shelly.
Really?
Here.
He's gonna pick her. If he's the game player and the scammer that you all think he is, he's going to pick Shelly. Now, Chris, if Shelly picks Chris, Chris is going to play in her face because all these Castle boys, they just want to get into the villa.
They just do. But I think that Ace, if he doesn't pick Shelly, it's not a big deal because he knows he can still get Shelly.
Get her back, yeah.
Like it's not a deal breaker if she's not picked in that moment because he still has another opportunity to choose her again. So I think like he would keep his options open just to see if what he has with Coco is something, and then if it isn't, then he can just pick Shelly the next time and she will have it. I think he will go for what's best for me in this win-win. He will create a win-win scenario for himself.
Yeah, I feel like he knows if he picks Coco, Shelly's gonna be cool because she's gonna pick Chris. I understand and I get that as well. But the person in me that feels like he's scamming feel like he's gonna automatically pick Shelly.
And it depends on the order as well.
Yeah.
In the order that they pick.
I think that's what's so important here because I feel like Nick and Olandria will go last.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think they will go last. I'm even worried that we might not see that decision until Sunday.
I don't got time for that. No.
Because these people are evil.
Oh, yeah. No, of course. Yeah, of course.
No, I really feel though. This is what I feel like, Aaron. I feel like something's gonna happen. We're gonna have too many couples. Well, no. I just feel like a vote is gonna happen.
A vote. Yeah. I mean
it's time for a vote.
It's possible if like they might actually do a vote tonight.
Because usually they do votes on Friday nights anyway, so they can do what they have to. They have enough time to do, to execute it. So I feel like we might have too many couples, and then boom, vote your favorite couple, America.
I think it's too early.
I know it's too early, but I'm not the favorite couple, but who you want to be eliminated or who you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Charlotte, you said it's too early, but they've been moving like they have a deadline. Like they're not allowed.
What I mean is that in terms of like from an audience point of view, if they literally just now are in the villa and then a couple, we need to, as an audience, need to see how they're getting on or how they're not getting on.
I agree with that part. Yeah, that's why I said I don't know, but I feel like it makes sense for them to. It makes some type of sense for them to. If they have too many couples, the only other way to get rid of some of this fat, trim some of this fat, is to get America involved, and they like to get America involved because we were pissed off about the last time we got involved, and then they changed to that.
How many of the cast of girls do you want to see come back, and how many of the cast of boys do you want to see come back?
The black girls and Chris.
To be honest, I'm surprised that Zach isn't likable at all. Like there are a lot of people that are not.
The Thai guy.
Zach with a K.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not feeling Zach.
I think
Yeah,
he's
'cause
been
people-
pissed off. I don't think that Americans get him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he's kind of quite British, to be honest, and it's just like it's not coming across well. He's coming across a bit like a bit not dorky, but like just
Like
a bit
clown.
Yeah, like a little bit cringy. Like
Yeah. He's no Miguel. Like Miguel came in, I was like, oh my, like who is that?
And also because he is because Amaya likes him, and you can see he doesn't really like Amaya.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're seeing that already, so they don't really trust him almost. So
I don't even know, like I don't even know what his type would be, to be completely honest with you, because he likes.
Oh no,
I mean, he likes Olandria, but
It's
oh yeah, he went for Shelly first. You are right. He went for Shelly first. But then also, I blame his haircut because that haircut is terrible.
The haircut. No, it isn't.
The
And he
haircut
It does not help.
images. He really doesn't. Like he's better looking than what he's looking on
Than
camera.
what he's looking like on
That's what
camera.
everybody says. I don't see it.
No, really.
No, he is. Look at his pictures. Let me
Yeah, you gotta go on his Instagram.
Yeah, I
Charlotte.
did see one of his TikToks. I did see an image of him on TikTok, and he was cute with that haircut and his personality right now is just it does great on me the wrong way. I'm like, he seems like a very lovely young man, but
To be honest, I think the reason why he doesn't translate so well here is because he's a fish out of water, right? Everybody's American. He's the only one from the UK. And I think it worked well on BB UK, where everyone kind of are from the UK. So speaking and relating on camera, it was his first time. This is his second time, and he's not within his comfort zone. So I get his humor, and that's mainly because, I got a whole bunch of British family members. I know what it's like, but it's not doing it for the girlies.
No.
They're not feeling it. Amaya,
he's a bit shorter as well.
Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
come on,
This
man.
man is fine.
He's very
Oh,
fine.
really?
He really is.
okay, right there, he is adorable.
He's the shortest there, bro. Like,
yeah.
Well, bring Ace next to him, and he won't be.
Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not great.
Yeah, he's fine. Ooh.
Yeah, he's a good-looking man. He
Mhm.
really is. But it's not.
Mhm. It's the typical Asian haircut that he has going on. Like,
Come on.
Oh Lord. I think some girlies from the villa, the bombshells might take a liking to Zach. So that's why I would like him to stay. Because one of these girls is bound to be like, you know what? I don't like these villa boys. Let me hop on over and see what's up with the UK a little bit, you know? Because the accent always does it for these girls, and this is the first time where they're just like a Manny accent. We don't like it.
Yeah, it's not going down well at all. It's actually quite funny. It's not
Maybe.
going.
Well, think about it. They started off with Charlie, and they weren't doing Charlie either.
No, they weren't. And also, it's kind of like, I don't know, but it's like they're begging a little bit like, oh, be my friend, like with the boys. Like, you know what? Maybe it stems from the boys as well, because they're not really accepting. They weren't really. It's only Austin that really fucks with Charlie, right? Do you know what I mean? And so they don't have like the lad behavior. There's no. Which is very typical Brits. They'll just like welcome you in, like you're one of us. Like you watch UK Love Island, you see that all the time. They're just all boys together. But yeah, they're not gelling.
They're not, and the thing is, Miguel literally assimilated so well, very quickly, actually. Which I didn't think he would.
He's smooth.
Yeah, I mean, Miguel is also friends with Louis from Too Hot to Handle, so I wasn't expecting anything less. Like you have you seen Louis? Sade, quickly look up Louis from Too Hot to Handle, because you will realize that there's a pattern here very quickly.
So the Zach with the K, I understand. In pictures, yes, he is attractive. Maybe it's in live action video. It's very hard for me to see the attraction to him. Because even with the haircut in the pictures, he was like, okay, I see the haircut. I'm like, okay, I can know, like, he's still cute, but just in action. And sometimes.
Okay, that's Louis.
He's cute.
Yeah, Louis is your residential reality TV like king. He's been on practically every show.
Really?
He's been on everything. Like, Louis is hot commodity, and he's also the biggest F-boy that reality TV has ever seen.
He looks like Kenny.
He's friends with Miguel, and Miguel is also friends with Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He reminds me of Kenny from last year, Janae's guy.
Yeah, they run in a pack. They run in a pack.
He looks a bit like Romeo.
Yeah,
not Romeo, no, Harvey.
He's gonna be actually on the perfect match, because I think Sora was asking you if you were gonna react to the perfect match.
Oh, sorry, Sora, I missed that. When does that start?
I think it starts next month.
Next month.
Mm-hmm.
When does this end? When does USA end? Does anyone know?
I don't know, actually.
I think June 20. Hold on, I'll check.
No, we're in June. June ends on.
I'm sorry, July. It's a season.
Yeah, so Scott is going to be on the perfect match. Justine, Freddie from Love Is Blind.
Yeah, I saw that. This guy reminds me a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this. This is Harvey. Yeah.
Oh.
He reminds me a little bit of him.
I hate this man, but yes.
I mean, same. Yeah, they got a little bit of the same energy going on.
So it's July 13th. What's that? Almost 2 weeks away. Yeah, 2 weeks away.
13th. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's when Beyond the Villa starts, isn't it?
Yeah.
July 13th. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, in that case, then maybe this is Netflix, isn't it? Too Hot. Is it Too Hot to Handle?
Perfect Match.
Perfect Match. That's Netflix.
Yeah, I think it's Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah. First August. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is the season with KD and what's his name?
AD and Ollie.
AD and Ollie.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be getting that. But when I
heard that he played, I kind of want to see that, because I heard Ollie played in AD's face the entire time until the end.
Oh, I want to see that too. When people found out Scott was on the roster, the timeline was whooping. They were whooping him. Scott. Captain Scott.
From Love Island.
Yeah.
No, he's on it as well.
He's on it as well.
Oh my God.
He's on it as well. They were like, "Oh, Scott, you need to retire." He said 24, and you want me to retire for what?
I love it. Sora, yeah, I might do Perfect Match then. I'll see how I think so. I haven't watched it before, so this will be the first time, but I know some of the characters, so that's cool.
Yeah.
BTF, yes, I am very busy with BTF. Yes, I am. But hopefully by that time, everything will be a bit more calmer.
There's so much happening. Yeah. Like, I don't think we have enough, because they're doing Generation X, and Janae from Love Island USA is also on there.
Generation X. What's that?
Yeah, it's another
It's like a
reality
new
show.
reality
It's like
show.
a game show.
Okay.
There's a lot going on. Like I can't keep track of all these shows.
No, I just
It's
have
too
to. I
much.
just stick to my staples. Like definitely, Love Island is a staple.
Yeah.
Love is Blind as well.
Love is Blind is also coming back. UK.
Yeah. Yes.
Golly.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
true. I don't think I'm gonna do maths though. I don't think so. I'm just like
No, it's fine.
it's
Just
like-
give up on maths. Maths
Yeah.
is maths is not. It's not doing it at
Yeah.
all. Not right now. But
right
damn.
But
Love
yeah.
Island- Love Island USA is they are making sure that we have no room to breathe at all.
Mhm.
No
Exactly.
I mean, for the next 2 weeks, for sure, we won't be able to breathe because I'm expecting a movie night and I'm expecting tweets and I'm expecting a heart rate challenge.
We still have the heart rate challenge.
Right. So I'm just like, well, I'm expecting a lot of things in these 2 weeks. Y'all gave us a concert early, so start running these games.
Oh my God. Could you imagine the heart rate challenge with like Alandria dancing on Nick?
Girl,
Oh
I hope
God.
Olandria is still there, and I hope if Nick picks Sierra, Olandria is out. I just need everybody to remember that tonight.
I don't think he's gonna pick Sierra. I'm gonna be honest.
I hope so too.
I think this is the moment that Nick has been waiting for since he first stepped into that villa.
Yes, he's been looking for love. Yes.
He's not gonna risk it. Because the first thing he said to Alandria when she was like, "Oh, you're a fetus," he was like, ain't no breast milk over here, baby."
Aaron.
He shut that down really quickly. He wanted to let her know.
Yes, I remember that. I was just like, oh yeah, he did say something about the baby with the breast milk. I remember that.
Oh, can't hear you very well, Michelle. Say that again.
Oh, I was saying I do remember him saying something about the breast milk.
Oh.
Comment.
Waving Cat Designs. Yeah, Daily Motion. That's what I watch USA.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
God,
but guys,
pray for us tonight.
Wrap it up here. Yes.
Pray for us.
Thank you so much for joining the stage. Appreciate you both, Erin and El Michelle. Guys, please thank them too in the chat.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, watch tonight. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big one.
Let me go get my wine.
Right. Let me get my snacks together.
I might be crying into my glass cup tonight, or I might be cheersing. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't want to be like, no, y'all. You remember yesterday? I said I got my husband watching this show now. So last night he fell asleep on it. Like he fell asleep before it started, and I was in here so loud. He woke up and just like, "Could you please calm down?" But after giving him the breakdown, he understood what it was. So yeah.
Well, have a good night, Sade.
Thank you so much. Thank you, lady.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Monday.
Sunday. Yeah. See you
Sora,
then.
Love you. Waving Cat
Good
Design.
night.
Love you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Remember, please do like this video as well. Please also as well, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe as well. And if you're replay gang, leave me a comment or two. Okay. Good night, Women Cat Designs. Good night, Sora. Sora's saying can't wait for tomorrow for all the clips and everything that's going to happen for tonight's episode. Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday evening. But yeah. Oh, gosh, guys, have a great weekend. Have a fantastic one. Please, if you're in the UK, keep cool because it's bloody hot at the moment. You know what I mean? And yeah, see you on the next one. Okay. See you later.